How's it going? Today we're going to talk about business and marketing. So, 3 things really saved my life back in the day, and it was creativity, business, and marketing, and just making money and work, and personal development. So I'm organizing all of my businesses into basically those 3 categories. So this is going to be mostly for mindset and personal development, and then I'm going to create another business called Evergreen Tactics. It's already in the works, which is all about basically online education and creating automated systems and businesses and stuff. And I'm just really excited about it. I've broken down the automated businesses into 12 parts, all very complex in their own, but when they work together, it's just unstoppable. It's awesome. And I'm just real excited about it because the newest one, I've been marketing for probably 10, 12 years, something like that. I've gotten really good at it. Lately I've just mastered SEO. Just did it for a business this Christmas, and I've never made more money in my life. And it's incredible. And I think everybody should be able to do what I do. I liked SEO because it was hard, it's not that hard once you figure it out, but just to go and try and understand why things rank and how to get traffic from Google and YouTube and DuckDuckGo or whatever the hell, and Bing and all that shit. It's interesting to me, and I feel like I've mastered it, and I'm going to be putting out some courses. But the goal for Evergreen Tactics is I'm looking at the future and the big picture, and I believe that whoever can work the best with AI and automated systems and still remain the most human is going to win. And it's everywhere in our culture. All of our businesses are becoming self-scanners, and assembly lines are all people working with robots to create a product. And right now is a great opportunity to create automated businesses, to create affiliate marketing. I'm a CEO of Paper Lead Agency. That's another great automated system. SEO, anything, selling courses online, selling digital products, selling products that are shipped, drop shipping. All these automated businesses, they all have to do with working the best with AI and robots and things like that, and staying the most human. That's a key part, because marketing is basically, it's got a bad rep to it, right? It makes people think that you're like a car salesman or some shit. So the way to counteract and be a real marketer is just be the most human that you possibly can. And also, if you want customers for the life of the customer, for the longest time possible, which is what all businesses should be striving, you have to be the most human. You can't just be a robot, because that'll just piss people off. It pisses me off when I can't get a hold of a real person when I'm trying to figure out something. So creating these automated businesses, right? It's gonna be called Evergreen Tactics. I'm gonna create a whole podcast and a whole everything, because I just love this stuff, and I want to create a source for people like me that just want to consume as much information about marketing and business and making money as possible. And I'm just real excited. But I'm going to start out with an evergreen business story, which is 12 steps. Okay, so if it takes too long for me to tell you, but check it out. So it all starts with research. I've gotten really good at doing research, especially keyword research when I'm doing SEO and things like that. Sprocket, hey, come here. I'm gonna fuck you up. Sorry, I'll have to edit that out. My dog, he's not letting anything hold back. Okay, so research, keyword research, finding the right ad sets, the right demographics, the age, where your customer hangs out the most online or in person. How much money is in your market? How hard is it to get into your market? What is, what a SWOT analysis of your market and everything else like that. Hey! Sorry. And it's just so important for any business. It's basically setting up the foundation. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a course on how to do undeniable research and how to basically set your business up for success. The other thing I'm really good at is analyzing products and Amazon affiliate situations, as well as affiliate offers and pay-per-lead offers that are guaranteed to make you money for the least amount of work. This is all important stuff that people need to understand. So I'm going to create a course that explains that. Sprocket, come here. Just fucking wants to go home. Gonna have to edit all this shit out. It's a stupid fucking dog. Come here. Right. The next thing is branding. I'm so excited about branding and all the research and stuff that I've learned, but I've broken branding down into 4 phases. So phase 1 is your brand DNA, your basically brand discovery. Like, what is your brand going to stand for? What's it gonna look like? What is your main customer demographic? What colors are you gonna have represent your website, your flyers, your business? And what is your core message? And there's so much more that goes into the brand discovery, and it's really fun for any business. Even in an established business, it's important to think about rebranding to your actual demographic. The other thing that we discover in phase 1 is, what business are you actually in? A lot of people think they know their business, because look, like when you start a business, it's all about cash flow. So you've got all these different streams of revenue usually, and it's all good, but then once you're finally established, you really want to figure out what business you're actually in. Is it products? Is it consulting? Is it wholesale? Is it retail? It's just like, it's good to just look at all the numbers and see where the most potential is and where the most growth can happen. Okay, and then phase 2 of branding is actually creating the brand. This is where you build your website better, or you build a website. You build your funnels, you build your system on how you're actually gonna have a process to go from 0 to making money, right? And then all the other things that go along with business cards, identities, sales pitches, just all the things that go into actually creating your brand and your business. And then the third phase is how you're gonna monetize and how you're gonna make your maximum amount of money. And a lot of people, I guess back in creation too, is a lot of this SEO stuff that I've been learning. Like, you gotta create a website, an SEO shield, you gotta create a G-Stack, you gotta create a syndication network, you gotta figure out when you're gonna publish your information, and because a lot of people are missing out on making money, passive income from YouTube, and becoming more of a media brand than just a regular brand, But so it goes discovery, then it goes creation, then it goes monetization, and then maximization. And maximization is when you've got it all working and it's scaling and it's finding, systems and automatizing your business. And then it's looking at who's already bigger in your industry and seeing if you can collaborate or if you can target their industry, their customers and things like that. And it just blows your business up. So that's just phase 2. After branding, we go into more like graphic design and stuff like that, just to make sure that your business looks really good, it stands out from all the rest of the noise, because there's so much noise out there. After graphic design, we go into web design, where we basically are gonna see if there's multiple websites you want, one specific homepage, how it all works, CRO, conversion, rate optimization. And then after web design, then we finally can get into the real stuff, where we'll be doing a lot of SEO. So like I said, with my SEO, the way that I do it, there's a million ways to skin a cat, but I know that my way works, which is why I'm gonna be fucking teaching it. You create your website, you do your on page, you get your citations, you get all your Google My Businesses. Like really when you're doing SEO right now, there's just two incredible assets. It's your website and it's Google My Business. And then you create a SEO shield that surrounds your website and your Google My Business. This is for more like local businesses, but it still has the same premises. Just everyone should have a GMB for any asset that you possibly have, even if it's a personal brand, because there's just so much power for it. And then you create your SEO shield, which I'm going to go really in depth into, and it's very important, and it's basically how you do SEO nowadays. Like you used to be able to just buy a bunch of links from wherever and rank your website. Now you have to create a shield around it, and you use Google against Google, because Google is very narcissistic and it loves itself. But if you're using Google against Google, then you're not going to ever get hurt by any updates. You're not going to ever get knocked down by anything, and you're going to be able to rank faster than any other website for less money. That's the beauty of it too. There's websites that I'm passing that I'm sure have spent, $100,000, and I've been spending a couple thousand. And it's just because I know what I'm doing. And you get your Google Drive stack and your syndication network. I'll create videos for this. And then you start using what I call the power content system, which is you build your SEO shield, and then you do your keyword research, and then you start producing content that people are searching for in your industry, right? And then every time you produce a content, you make a video, you make a podcast, you make a blog, and then you link it back to your SEO shield, and then you hit it with links. And this is every single time that you do it, and it's called my power content system. And it's fucking incredible. You'll be ranking same day sometimes for stuff. It's just super powerful. Then after SEO, you'll be doing social media stuff. So this is not ads. Ads is after social media. You set up your social media accounts though from your branding, from your SEO, and you basically go after your customers, and you start actually socializing. A lot of people create these social media accounts and then they just like post and ghost, where they just post something and nothing happens. They don't fucking reply to people. They don't talk to anybody. And that's not how you get customers for life. So if you want to create raving fans that are also your customers, you have to communicate on social media, and you create a schedule and you just max it out. And you do it you don't have to do it on all social medias actually, but the syndication network posts on all social medias, and then you have your specific focus where your most customers are more likely to engage with you, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever it is specifically for your business. After social media, we get into mastering ads. I've been doing ads for years. I was one of the first people on Google trying to fucking get clicks and stuff like that for a lot of different industries before everyone went all crazy with the Facebook and Tai Lopez bullshit. But what I know how to do is run ads on everything. I mean, I've mastered Facebook ads. I'm going to teach you some Eagle techniques. I'm going to teach you how to get 1 cent clicks, and that'll go through to your customer base, and basically how to run short-term campaigns and long-term campaigns that you can scale, and that when you're making money. Because a lot of people run ads, they lose a bunch of money, and they don't want to do it again. It's because they're doing it wrong and they don't know what they're doing. And really the point of social media is to get the leads, get the people onto your platform, into your CRM. Did I skip CRM? I did. I fucked up. But your CRM, customer relationship management, your goal is to get people off the internet into your CRM. Because let's say you're doing business for the long run, right? So if you pay $5 a lead, and then you make your $5 back in a month, and then you still have their contact information, and you can control the traffic whenever you want to sell something in the future, then you're gold. So you get, you spend $2,000, you get, 2,500 leads or whatever, and then you can control that forever. You don't have to spend any more money to talk to these people. You just have to be a real human being and have them plugged into your quality ass, customer relationship management system. And the other thing that I'm doing is sending mail, which, people think is dead. It's not. You fucking send somebody, emails, you send them a value pitch, you send value pitch, and then you send them a little postcard or a little gift, so that they know you're a real thing, you're not just an internet person. And fuck, shit blows up. Especially like people tend to scroll right over lame ads, and they're kind of getting used to it. So when you are doing different things, there's also these things called voiceless voicemails or something like that, or ringless voicemails, where you'll leave a voicemail for people and their phone won't even ring. So you're not necessarily being a spammy phone person, but you're getting a point of contact on their phone that they'll listen to your voice and your message. They might not call you back, but you'll at least have a point of contact and you'll be relevant in their mind. So I apologize. The CRM is supposed to come after branding. I'm fucking so into creating email campaigns and writing really good copy, and I think it's just incredible. I have a hard time debating between, if you ever look at ManyChat, it's a way that people can mass communicate via Facebook Messenger, which is awesome, but as you just risk, setting your business up for failure when it falls through, when Facebook decides to change something where you can't mass message or anything like that. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I mean, people are getting like 75% open rate, which is crazy, because even on my best email campaigns, 50%, 30% is what all you get, because people are busy. But people open their Facebook Messenger, people open their text messages. Anyways, you set up your CRM before you do all your SEO and things like that, because you want to be the most human possible. So when you get a way to communicate with your customer, you want to keep them informed, you want to give them as much value, and you want to just create a conversation where you actually are talking to people, where you're actually getting them to enjoy opening your emails and enjoy having a conversation with your brand and your business. So then back to when you're running ads. So Facebook ads, awesome. Google ads, so powerful. Getting a little expensive, but there's still ways where you can find related ways to get clicks for, pennies on the dollar. YouTube ads are fucking crushing it right now. Like, if you have a good video team or a good video pitch you can make, I would start doing YouTube ads. You can get clicks for for a penny. Like, you started out at 25 cents a click, and then you can scale it down, and you just let it run forever and ever and ever, and it just makes you money. It's crazy. LinkedIn ads. Getting really good at setting up pitches with LinkedIn ads. Very good business stuff with LinkedIn. And if you put videos on LinkedIn and you produce content on LinkedIn, it's like Facebook used to be, where people actually see your content, people actually see your work. But, I'm just trying to figure it out. And then also there's Bing ads, which I wouldn't count Bing out. Bing is kicking ass, and it's actually a lot cheaper than Google. So if you're having too high of a click-through rate or a cost per click on Google, try some Bing ads. And then Reddit's pretty cool. TikTok, I haven't tried to run ads on TikTok, but you can get a lot of reach really easily on TikTok. I feel like I'm forgetting another one. Snapchat's cool. Anyways, I've run ads on all these, and I know how to scale. And basically what you do is you just learn all these different techniques on how to run ads, and then you find where the cheapest ad that gets you the most conversions are, and you just double down on what works. And it's that simple. You of course have to learn the platform, you have to learn how to do it, but I'll show you all that in one of my courses that will be coming out pretty soon. All these are probably going to be coming out after Christmas. Like I said, I just ranked our business for the first time before Christmas, and I'm swamped. I'm just fucked. I'm trying not to screw up Christmas for people because I got so many orders. It's a good problem to have. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so then after you master ads, okay, because the key thing with ads is that you learn your numbers, right? If you know how much it costs to get a customer, and you know how much you're gonna get from a customer, and then after you get the first purchase and you can upsell and it's all profit after that, the sky is the limit. People seem to think that they run an ad, they don't make money that day, that it was a waste of time. No, you gotta look long term. You can't be short-sighted. You can just start getting people plugged into your CRM and you'll start making money, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and then it's all profits. And that's how you can scale a business. Because once you know your numbers, you can just put as much money in, and you put $1 in, you get $3 out, and then you just put as much fucking money in, and you know you'll be getting it out because you'll get it set up, you'll get it automated. This is the Evergreen Tactics. This is why running ads and marketing is just so powerful right now, and you need to capitalize. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business, if you want to just start a side hustle, I'll fucking teach you all this stuff. So just pay attention to what I put out, and I'll show you how to do it, because I want to change people's lives. I want people to thrive, and I don't want people just to be working. That's not the point of this. So after you run ads and you figure out your numbers, then I'll teach you how to scale, and we'll be doing, it's called systems and automation. Now in the Philippines, or even on Facebook or Upwork or freelance, if you come up with a system or a product or a drop shipping service, or not drop shipping service, sorry, just any service, any marketing service, you fucking figure out a way, a funnel, how to create a conveyor belt for customers, and then you hire someone in the Philippines, and you can pay them like, and it's a good wage, I'm not ripping the Philippine people off, you pay them like $600 a month, and that's a good amount of money for their family, and they're happy to work for an American. And $600 is on the high end if you want someone really good, but that's what you want to pay, you know, or $500 a month, and they'll be working their butts off because they're very loyal, very good people, and I'll show you how to do that, as well as some softwares that are actually really working for automating different stuff. And there's also ways just to automate, you know, selling digital products and, you know, creating all this stuff. So first you figure out your ads, and then you figure out how to automate your business, how to basically make it so that you can live your life and make money. I mean, isn't that the dream? Isn't that what everybody wants to be doing? And it's not that hard. It just takes a lot of work, but once it's built, all the systems are in place, you're able to start thinking bigger. You're able to start looking at other opportunities because you've done it and you've made it and you're making money now. You can even keep your job and do this a couple hours a week, you know? And then you'll have an automated business eventually that makes you fucking money. So you can go be on the beach, or you can go be starting new businesses, or doing whatever it is that you want to do. Because we're not, now, like, being able to work on stuff saved my life, because I was just, you know, in weird places where I just wanted to work, but I don't want to work for somebody. I haven't worked for somebody for 10 plus years. You know, ever since I was in the military, I fucking didn't want to work for anyone ever again. So what I've learned during that time is that once you create these systems, you know, read the E-Myth if you haven't, but you create a system that makes you money, and you draw it all the way out from zero, or even negative, you know, $100 to get customers, to a profit. And you create the system, and you build the system using software and employees that will do the work. And you always have to hire like 2 employees, and then you have to test them against each other, but you'll find a good one eventually, and I'll show you how to do that. And then after you automate it, then you maximize it. And in my maximization, basically mastermind, we're just going to be talking about how to get in contact with, you know, huge followings, how to get sponsorships, how to get really good affiliate deals, so that you can maximize your income, or just live your automated business's life and just not work ever again. It's up to you. So this has been a rant, but those are the 12 steps that I'm going to be teaching for Evergreen Tactics. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to pretty much launch January. And it's going to be a place where if you want to learn how to market and business and make money, you can come and you can just consume as much knowledge as possible. That's the goal. All right. Well, you guys have a good day. Hope you learned something. Maybe leave a comment if you want to learn more about anything I've talked about. It's all very important stuff, but y'all take care.